Okay, you're Ben Brown here at Evolution Martial Arts in Sparks, Nevada, and we're going over bottom escapes, specifically side control escapes, and I've got Laura who requested this. That's awesome. So Laura was always in class. We just got finished with class, and last week we talked about a couple of different ways to escape that. We talked about blocking the crossface. We talked about using frames to get our guard back. Today we're going to go over the kind of next evolution, another way to get out of side control. So I'll go ahead and be down here. I'm like this. Laura, you're on this side. Okay, so I've made a lot of mistakes if it got to this place. Laura's got chest to chest. She's got this inside space. She's got this inside space. We already talked about using frames, right, to create space and get our guard back. That's a really common way to get side control back, but sometimes it's not feasible. Probably one of my biggest problems right now is that Laura has this underhook. As long as she has that, my hips can't get out. Because I want my hips to go out into this open space out here, but I can't because she's got the underhook. So getting this underhook back will be a lot of times kind of challenging. She's not just gonna give it to me. So I'm gonna have to like mess with her a little bit. A lot of times I mess with people's cervical spine. I'll push on their head, I'll pull it, just mess with it. But what I really want out of all that is I want her to forget a little about this underhook, and I'm just gonna get that underhook in there. Now, Laura is already starting to feel like this isn't as good as it was, right? Mm-hmm. Because now she can't stop my hips from moving. So now I can kind of combo here. I can get in her arm, her elbow, I can get on her hip. I might be able to push her that way, right? But this underhook is buying me a lot of things. So I bridge up, and then I'm getting my guard back here, right? I don't want to get too specific about exactly how to get your guard back. It'll be different every time. But the key is getting this underhook, right? So like she's trying to hold me down. Oh, there it is. Got my underhook. Okay, so I have this. I can reach here. You can see she's trying to put pressure on me. If you were putting that kind of pressure, I'd switch up. Look. So it's always going to be a combination of things. Right? That underhook's going to free you. A great thing to do is if Laura, so let's go just leg drag pass like we were doing. So Laura goes for a leg drag. I don't give her the underhook. I took the underhook right away. She's already losing. She can try to put pressure on me, but she can't stop me from getting my hips out as long as I have the underhook. Let's switch positions. I weigh 185 pounds. What do you weigh? You don't have to answer. Most women don't want to answer. A lot less than that. A lot less. I'm much bigger than Laura. With the right leverage, she negates a lot of that, okay? So again, I'm starting to get side control. The best thing is, don't let me have the underhook. I kind of showed people two ways to do that. You can put your hands kind of right here, which is a little scary, right? You feel vulnerable. Just put this hand there. No underhook, right? Now you have the underhook. And your hips are free and you're already out. I never got to side control. I teach new people prayer hands. Like if it's really bad, pray, right? But here's the thing, just those prayer hands will keep my chest off her chest. So even if I'm here, right? Now you can turn these hands into frames to get your guard back, or you can turn it into underhook to get your guard back. That's beautiful. So when in doubt, pray it out. Like when you're brand new, and because you're going to end up flat. No matter how hard you try to recover your guard or maintain your guard, people are going to get past it and you're going to get flat. One other key thing here for any escape is don't be flat. So even as I'm coming in, get on an edge. See how Laura turned into me? She got this shoulder off the mat, this hip off the mat. Her spine is off the mat. Everything's already better. Look what she's reaching for because she knows. Yep. And my arm is exposed. She's going to do stuff to me there. Okay, so there's another kind of underhook that we're going to use. A lot of people call it the ghost. I'll do it first and then we'll switch. So, this side. So, it's this hand. So instead of this underhook, we're gonna get an underhook on the other side of the body here. If Laura's heavy with her pressure, that can be tough. I can't get my hand in there. But again, I bridge and I get my hand out. I put my hand on her hip. See this hand? Can you see it, Jordan? Mm-hmm. Jordan's got the camera. So it's this hand, it's on her hip. So as Laura maybe tries to fix this and go into me, she can't because my hand's there. Now I want more of my arm out. So I'm gonna use my hips. I'm gonna bump her this way. She can't stop it. Oh, I got more. I got more. Now I'm gonna free myself right this way. And as I turn up, that front headlock is right there. I can start doing things to Laura like cow catcher, all that. You're gonna do it this time. Come over here, Jordan. So, I could have full on, look what she's doing, this is awesome. But let's say you failed at that and I got all the way to side control. And it's uncomfortable. I have the underhook, I have everything. Okay, you want this hand under my body. So how are you gonna do that? So under on my hip. So you wanna be, yeah, like that. Okay, yes. Yep, that would work. Yeah, and she grabs that front headlock. Okay, so I'm gonna do it one more time. Now, even better than Laura getting everything she wants, leg drag me and go to side control. I'm just gonna put my hand there before she lands. Because if I know this, I know what I'm doing. She can't hold me, right? That's if I only have one underhook. Sometimes I get two. So again, you're going to side control.
Yeah, I have more range of motion.
I got both arms under. How do you feel?
Bad.
You don't feel good about your side control, right? See how I'm using my hips? Now in this one, I can turn that way or I can turn that way. Either way. Let's go back. If, you can just go chest, chest. If I only have one underhook, okay, I can't turn that way because of this arm. So I can only turn this way. But if I have both, I can turn either way. See? She doesn't have anything. Right? Inside space is king. Inside space wins. The overall thing here with all these bottom escapes is make it hard for them to connect to you. So lay down again for me, Laura. This will make it almost impossible for me to connect. Almost impossible. So now she has options. Underhook, frames, whatever she's most comfortable with. Look at that. Yeah.
So I tried doing that? Yeah.
Because I can't connect. I can't get my chest to your chest. And I can't get the inside space. Can't get the underhook. Can't even really get the cross face. Frames up. And she used her hips. Look at that. Her guard's back. All of a sudden I'm in trouble. Super cool. So using underhooks to escape. And that goes for almost every bottom position. It's defending that inside space. It's amazing. You got anything to add? Cool. Well, thanks for the help. Right on. Thanks, Jordan.